but it's now been taking over. We send the videos over so you can check them out on our Facebook page. And we are going to Mepe. That's one of the island communities that have been taken over by the village of the water dam. And I can tell you honestly, the chief of the community himself, Togli Sakiti, the state, is with me, along with a very brilliant, intelligent canoe rider who had to take us to the place. This is an exclusive because nobody else has done this. Let's quickly have a conversation with Togli. Togli, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Togli, your community has been taken over by water. How does it make you feel, first of all, as chief of the area?
My spirit is down. And I feel very bad for my people.
You have evacuated the people from here, but what else is next? What does it take for you to evacuate them?
A lot. It has to do with courage, boldness, and the support of my people before we were able to move them. You know, the way the river was coming up, everybody was down and disturbed. So I have to make sure safety first, moving them bit by bit. We have a boat, engine boat here, which I was able to contract them to pay them to move my people.
Right.
For the past 1 week, they are still working. Very soon the engine boat will come. You will see it yourself.
I see tears in your eyes, Togli. Must be painful for you.
You know, as a young man, things like this doesn't happen in my life before. So, it's grace and a lot of courage to do this. It's not easy.
What about the support from NADMO, the government itself? What kind of support are you getting from them?
I can only speak to the one that VRA brought some few days ago, which is not enough. They have to.
What did they bring?
15 pieces of mattress.
For all of you, 15 pieces?
15 pieces of mattress and some little rice and water.
That's all they brought to you?
Yes. And cooking oil and tinned tomatoes.
But the government itself has not attended to you?
No.
The president was here not long ago.
Even the NADMO national boss was here. When he came here, he was trying to exchange words with me. I told him to go to Abadurikume to witness things for himself and write a report, a proper report, not just a hearsay. He was trying to exchange words with me, attacking me that I'm not the right person to tell him to do what he wants to do.
The NADMO boss?
Yes.
He was saying that to you?
Yes.
I had evacuated your people?
Yes. They have forgotten that I'm the chief and I have tried my possible best. Whenever his men came, when he came here, I even asked of a life jacket, a single life jacket. He was not able to give me. You know, I worked with Honorable Okujeto before I became a chief. So I called him on phone. Like I saw him giving life jacket to people who should support him. He sent me 20 pieces of life jackets, and they are in the boat.
And NADMO couldn't give you one?
They couldn't give us one.
So I'm going to wear one of those life jackets.
You wear it right now, whenever the boat is here.
The place you are taking me to, describe it for me, Chief. What does it look like?
It's an island community with a population of 1,200 people. A school, a basic school, a population of the school, 200 school children. We have the aged and nursing mothers, pregnant women on the island. It's a farming community. And rather unfortunate, all the farmland was being washed away by the river. So as we speak now, I have to talk to friends and other people before I am able to feed my subject.
This situation as we find it, I see vast volumes of water. Helen, if you come along where you see vast volumes of water inundated, in the water region here as we speak. You can see the chief literally in tears. He is not happy about the situation at all. I can describe to you that I see a mango tree that is submerged, so you can actually see just the leaves. So the bark of the trees, the stalk, everything else is right in the water. So now, how far are we supposed to ride on this water to get to Mepe?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Formerly it was 2 minutes because the river has overflowed its banks. You can see in front of the mango tree,
right?
That is where the river was. And this place is a highland. Even if I stand and raise my hand to like 10 feet, you will not even see me.
Right.
But because this place is a highland, so you will not see how the river has been spread out across.
Helen, I'm going to send you videos of that shortly so you can put that so people appreciate that. But Toby, you said that where we came through used to be a road. People could walk through it. But now there's water there. We have to use a canoe.
This is where I park my car whenever I'm going to Abuja.
Where we are standing now.
We pass through that road. There's a bridge there. The bridge has been submerged, and then we have to park the car at the other side where you park your car.
Right.
You cross. Normally, when we are going to Abuja,
Helen, we had to walk 20 minutes or maybe more before we could get here. We had to park a car at a far distance.
I see.
So, luckily for me is that the Alavano town is also part of my community.
Right.
It's one of my community, and the island is our ancestral home. So the people at Alavano, they are all one people. Formerly, when the things happen, some people who have little resources were able to build their houses here. That is the fortunate part of things. That is what helped me a lot. If not, I have to send people far away. I have to rent hotel and other things for them to or look for them. But by the grace of God, we are the same people. So I talk to the rest of the subjects here.
I see.
Okay, apologies there. We are having some connectivity issues, but you can hear, or you just heard from Johnny, still touring the affected areas. This is areas affected by the Akosumbo and the Pong Dam spillages. And it's still not looking good, especially as far as relief items and support from the government is concerned. 15 pieces of mattresses. Okay, I think we've reconnected now with Johnny. Hello.
Hi. So I have another gentleman here who's been guiding us through the tour. We call him Commander because he's really strapped up and all of that. What we're seeing here, is it normal to you?
It is not normal. This is something historically unprecedented. This is the first time most of us are saying the river VRA has been filling water, but not on this scale. This is a catastrophe of biblical proportions. Yes, because the last time we were here on Monday, the river wasn't even up to this place. But you can see that it was coming. It is contrary to what the VRA is telling us that they are no longer feeling. You can clearly tell that they are feeling. This is a disaster. This is a humanitarian crisis that must engage national attention. It must engage national attention. There should be a concerted effort on the part of government to alleviate the plight of the affected, communities. Because it's a humanitarian crisis, like I said earlier. It appears we are not getting that kind of attention from government. Government is just giving this thing a short shrift, like it's shrugging it off, and grossly underestimating the humanitarian crisis that people are mired in now. Some of us have even suggested, like our press release, the Ghana Action Network, we put out a press release last week asking government to even declare a state of emergency so a concerted effort can be given to what is happening. I'll come to you briefly. Let me talk to a few people who have just arrived by boat. Mama, good morning. How are you? You have just come from the water. And how was the experience? Thank you. Who else wants to talk to me, Mama? In Okata, how are you? Oh, fine. Talk to me.
Thank you. And you can clearly hear that people are not happy about their situation. Madam, how are you? Good morning.
Fine.
You're fine. You just came through the water with a life jacket that Honorable Okudzeto Blakwa had presented, according to Topic 50. How do you feel that your home has been washed away, but you're still smiling? Amazing, isn't it?
Energy joga ke Professor Sahale menye be mi onu kata o si tome fio. Mi onu kata si tome. Ike na ma ododo le mi enti wa. E ga do funemi. Ta e de be wa fa pere mi enti. Etie da ko ga so gbaleji kokoko.
The water is finishing, but you want the water to go. Now, you have to explain this to me. You speak the language. What did she say? What did she say?
She is saying that the government have to come to our aid because the water is still coming up.
Head actually, water.
Yes.
And cocoa.
Yeah, it's still coming up. Yeah,
Mm.
it's still coming up.
Right.
Cocoa. It's
Right.
still coming up.
And Lavagno cocoa.
No.
I see. Steve, you were telling me about the concerted effort that you are not seeing.
Exactly.
Why do you think that the president has been here?
The president, okay, the president was here he was here supposedly to commiserate with the affected communities and the victims of the VRA village. But the president was doing that thing as a PR gimmick because the president's own words betrayed a certain level of dissimulation, like he was just here pretending to commiserate with the people. When a leader has his people confronted with difficulties like this, even the leader's demeanor, the leader's countenance reflects what is happening. So the president's presence here betrayed a leader who lacks empathy, a leader who lacks compassion, a leader who is totally bankrupt of the principles of the 21st leadership skills, which emphasizes on empathy, compassion, humanity.
Are you not being too strong on that?
I am not being too strong. I am speaking to you based on what the people are going through. People are sleeping rough. Is that normal? It is not normal. So if you have a president whose speech and address sounds as though what is happening is not as grave as is being portrayed by the media, that president should be taking a flag from the people.
I see. And we're live from the Volta region. This is
Abaduwe Kuma.
Abaduwe Kuma.
A Central Tongue constituency.
And now she can show them. The people have just arrived with the life jacket that was provided. NADMO has not provided any life jacket to the people. So this was provided, I'm told, by Toby Sakpiti, by Honorable Okudzeto Blakwa, whose constituency is actually North Tongue.
Exactly.
But because Toby has worked with him, and you can clearly feel the frustration of the people. We have crossed Nash, how many? 4 rivers before we got here, and two of those are not supposed to be rivers, Helen. But we are crossing rivers, and it's quite underwhelming if you ask me. Helen.
Johnny, I've got a quick question. The Daily Graphic, beg your pardon, I believe this morning was talking about stench in the Mepe area, the residents complaining about a stench. What are you smelling this morning?
I have seen a cemetery that has been inundated by water.
A cemetery?
So from where I sit, having worked with the Ghana Health Service, the USA, the BCS project of Johns Hopkins University, I'm looking at infection. I'm looking at typhoid. I'm looking at cholera.
That's right.
I'm looking at all those, diseases. I'm looking at the capacity of our hospitals to be able to deal with it. And you will feel the stench when you get here. You will experience it firsthand. We have gone through it. And I'm not joking about it because the people are really going through it. So anybody who decides that, this is just another, they are not being smart about the whole situation. This is a real public health, disaster that needs immediate national attention and an emergency response.
Johnny, quick one as well. Is there military presence? We send out missions.
I've been to 6 locations. I've not seen a military location. I went to a place, Toby Sakpiti's place. I saw canopies mounted. They were told that the vice president was going to be there. It is 8:26. He has not showed face.
How do you think the people will receive the vice president, especially given what happened when the president himself made an appearance and made those unfortunate comments which have taken center stage?
I wish I could go into the water to ask them now. I don't speak any other. So if I go there now, I'm not sure what they can say. I don't want any unprintables. But clearly, the people are disappointed that they are going through all of this, and all the conversation is just about some self-aggrandizement and some self-seeking and pomposity, posture, and they're not happy. If you come and speak with them, you will feel it that they are not happy, from bread sellers to cocoa sellers to watches sellers and etc. Canoe riders. They will tell you that, Charlie, we are not happy with our boss at all. I'll tell you.
That's worrying.
So we're just getting on the boat now, the canoe now. We're going to cross, and Nashtoa has been very kind enough to guide us through all of it. He's here. So let's cross, and then when we cross, hopefully if we don't drown, we'll bring you another.
Oh,
report.
you arrive safe and sound. So we're very grateful for this, bringing us the actual reality on the ground. I can't quite pronounce the area that Johnny is at, but he is in the Volta region. They're moving from place to place. We'll go on a very quick commercial break. When we come back, we bring you some more stories of the plight of persons who have been displaced off the back of this dam spillage, some 26,000 plus. I'm not sure about issues of casualty. I'm not sure how extensive search and rescue efforts have been. If any persons have been declared missing, that's another angle. Issues of security, issues of disease, so many other issues. Stay with us. This is 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.
What does winning mean to you? For Yao, it's seeing the joy in his mother's eyes after he provided her with a